We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for Twin Flames, for the Twin Flame Collective, to see what is going on within the energies for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Take what resonates for you on your journey. I do a lot of different types of work, but some of my favorite work that I love to do is relationship healing with Twin Flames as well too. So we're going to go ahead and do a reading starting for the Divine Feminine. Today is a galactic activation portal day, one of 7 that we have this month. So December brings a ton of activations. You might be feeling ascension symptoms, ascension flu, purge-like symptoms, or even light body activation that is happening when we move into such a huge influx of galactic energies. Oftentimes it is helping us to cleanse, to detox, and to purify our body and our chakra system right now. So you might be kind of feeling different things going on as we're integrating these high frequency energies, amazing energies for manifesting miracles and huge breakthroughs and shifts that are happening as well too. So we're going to start with the Divine Feminine. Personally, had some big shifts too within my own situation. So the energy of the 12-12 is very powerful for Twin Flames. If you're in a separation, expect it to draw you together. If you're in a union, you're going to be feeling really good about these unions. Now, oftentimes the Twin Flame journey brings up a lot of different situations and healing. They're going to show you all of the rejected and abandoned pieces and parts of yourself. If you're in a separation, it can take you into the darker soul aspects as well too, for the spiritual work that needs to be done. This is all about healing for union, no matter what your situation. Now, I do so much work with a lot of people, so I get to see different situations, and everyone's situation is different. So take what resonates for you. However, I've noticed a lot of the same healing pieces come up no matter what the situation in the grand design of things as well too. So it does stir up a lot of healing. Just kind of depends specifically on your own situation. It is also, I was talking about how it's different when every person has an empathic connection to everyone. Oftentimes you're really taking on a lot of emotions when you're around someone, and this is like an absorption. With your Twin Flame, it's literally like you feel the same things on a soul level at one time too. Like it comes from such a deeper level too. It's not just the empathic connection, it's like such a deeper soul-based connection too. It can be hard for us to wrap our head around in the 3D. And so we have a lot coming up for this 12-12 porthole around separation, reunion, and unions that are happening. You're needing to do that deeper work though to shift things if in a separation, I always say. Expect that if you're clearing and cleansing your energy, no matter what your situation, especially in separation, you should be so much more. It will help your Twin Flame out of their situation because you share that energy too. Especially in union, it'll make things go a lot smoother too. So sometimes it's requiring a lot of healing work. All right, we're going to start with the Divine Feminine, right? Today is an awesome day, though, to be doing activation work, healings, especially DNA activation work and things like that. I'm going to be around doing galactic portal activations on my website and healings. I've pinned them on my pages. If you guys, a lot of people are watching this on Instagram, it cuts my video off pretty quickly. So if you want the full videos, because I usually do like a half an hour video, go find them on my Facebook, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. Get a reading on my website if you're in a Twin Flame situation. I'm getting really good at helping you to shift and heal this stuff that may come up specifically within these situations. Great for confirmation on the connection, what to be moving through, getting a plan, right? Manifesting union, because you most certainly have to do the healing work and manifest union no matter what your situation. In a union, great for clearing blockages and helping you through that too. So I do a lot of different healing sessions on my website. I'm always trying to get you guys more into doing energy work too. Will help you a lot with your Twin Flame situation, and of course just overall with your energy and your frequency. And I do Twin Flame coaching, so if you're in a separation, this is the best option to kind of move through from separation into union. I've done a bunch of separations. And so when I say why, sometimes our souls have to go through these states because I go deep within life. I was telling myself yesterday, we all know I signed up for advanced earth level classes, right? And so sometimes we do go through these spaces, but I really feel upon asking bigger questions, it is to learn as well too how to shift out of some of these things. So it just kind of depends on your situation. You may be in a separation. Someone was telling me yesterday, well, I'm not really in a separation. If you haven't come into a full union, like living together, actually living together, dating, you're in a separation if you haven't quite come together yet. And so yes, The more you're around this person, you're kind of leaded to union. But if you're in these states, it is separation. Oftentimes it can trigger a lot. We'll just say that. All right, flirt. Divine Feminine, expand your lighthearted energy to others. And this is important too, because if you keep your energy frequency higher and lighter, it's going to help your twin flame a ton too. Know you're both feeling the same emotions. So if you're having a really hard time, your twin flame will be feeling that same heavy energy. The trick is to clear your own energy, because your twin flame is a mirror soul. They're going to mirror externally what is going on within. They make the unconscious more conscious, and they help you to see yourself better and to do this deeper inner work too. So the more that you can keep your energy higher and lighter, it's going to help a ton. All right, we have the honeymoon phase. I call it the love bubble. So when you come into this state with your twin flame in union, you're going to be feeling really, really good. Someone was saying to me last night, I feel really high on these energies. I'm like, yeah, I know. Your twin flame is going to take you up to another plane, another level. Just being around them, it's enough. Just hanging around each other, you'll notice that you literally kind of elevate into this 5D realm or your own little dimension. And it feels like that too. Enjoy the bliss. Like, this is the love bubble phase. So some of you guys in separation are going to be coming into union and coming into this, or maybe you've already come into a beautiful union with your twin flame and you've experienced these euphoric, blissful, enlightened states, and it feels really, really good. So just know that too, that many of you guys will be shifting into that. All right, children. Some of you guys already have children. And it doesn't matter if one of you has children, you're probably going to come together and have a little family. Maybe some of you guys want children. This is a huge thing that I talk often too about my twin flame, about life, right? Because I did have experience, we'll say co-parenting in the past with a different partner, and I loved it and was really good at it, because before that I really didn't think I'd be good at it. Like after my childhood, right? It was something that probably was like a deep-rooted fear, like, oh, I don't know if I could even do that. And then I had that experience for several years. And so some of you may have a desire to have children with your twin flame. I did a reading the other day, and this person was asking me a ton about that. And it might be like you never thought about it before, but with this person, suddenly you're thinking about bigger things in your life, what you truly want, what you truly desire. Your twin flame is meant to show you these things. So most certainly a lot of twin flames go on to have children, or some of you guys have children and are meant to create, we'll say, blended families with your twin flame. So this could be something coming up as well too. This could also be bringing up the inner child stuff. And I'm kind of paying attention. I've been trying to write to you a lot about my experience. So I kind of pay attention to what is being triggered in me. And I know it's very different than my twin flame. And there is a triggering that happens. And oftentimes I feel it's unintentional. And with me, oftentimes it takes me back in my life to the same inner child wounds that go very deep. And it just kind of depends on your childhood too, or it could have been other wounds. It could be breakup wounds, past relationship wounds. I think we've all had past relationships where we've been hurt, and we carry a lot of pain and wounding, once again unconsciously, but we still carry it. And it could be on a physical level, and it could be on a soul level too, because we are, we also are spiritual beings with that soul, and it goes deep, right? And so oftentimes it may trigger certain wounds unintentionally. I always remind you, your partner is not trying to do this. Pay attention to what is coming up. A lot of deep, heavy stuff may come up, especially the worst childhood. I know a lot of starseeds that went through horrific abuse, abandonment, neglect. Parents could have had substance abuses and their own problems. I was telling myself this morning that I carry an entire family line of ancestral trauma within me that I've most certainly had to work through as the feminine side of it through the course of my lifetime, where in these deeper spaces I've felt like this heavy stuff that I've had to go into and transmute. And sometimes we're carrying this, and sometimes it's about the beliefs. So the biggest blocks that I see to twin flame union is unconscious core beliefs. Like if you're telling yourself, I see a lot of people questioning maybe the connection. Is this my true twin flame? And that could be a block for this person. Maybe another person is like, oh, and different beliefs create blocks, and everyone is different. So oftentimes if you're in this, because we have some people in separation, this is to heal these things and to clear these things. Because if you're thinking a certain pattern that came from your parents, like, oh, I'll never find someone in love, other people will act out these thoughts and energetic blocks over the course of your lifetime. Or if you're like, oh, everyone always leaves me, they may have in the past. So we need to actually reprogram our DNA and rewrite our ancestral coding that probably runs pretty deep in you as well too. And oftentimes we're just becoming conscious enough to do this deeper healing work too. So everyone's blocks are different. In separation, you're getting a chance to see the negative thoughts you have, right? The negative beliefs. These are the blocks to union. So for those in separation, going deep and paying attention to what is being triggered by this separation. Now, this is like, for those of you guys, some of you might be in a separation with no contact. And I think it's interesting, it has the bad dreams. Every time I went into a separation, I had not great dreams, right? And I think this is an important part of it, because it's like you can't sleep, you have bad dreams. This is not, if you've been through a twin flame separation, this is not a normal breakup. I was talking to my twin flame about it. And I've talked to many twin flames because of the work I do. And I had someone else describe it where they said, we broke up for a few days and it was so soul crushing. This is what happens. You will go through like a soul shattering, almost. They call it soul shock. That it's so intense. They said, we got right back together, never did that again. And they went on to have a beautiful family. This one couple, this is what it's like. So when you go into these states of separation, it feels like these really darker aspects of your soul. Some people go into dark night of the soul. They have a literal soul shock. They could go through a lot of inner turmoil on a spiritual level too. And this is designed as well too to make you wake up and realize the connection with this person too. And I found that oftentimes, so we have this, some people may be running or chasing, and this can create this wounding. And when this happens, oftentimes it's really, really horrible for both. And this is why you're like, okay. And so oftentimes it does guide you back together on some level too. It can create a lot of pain though in the separations. This is wounding that you already carry though. It could be on a deeper past life level from your family line, other things that you need to cleanse and to clear and to heal that may be creating blocks in the first place to union. So separation, if you're in it, is a space to heal deep-rooted blocks. I always say do a ton of energy healing. I think it's what will help best. Okay, so you're being guided to also learn how to really take care of your energy too. This is the connection. This is your twin flame. You should already know this. If you're watching this reading and someone is coming to mind, for sure, confirmation of the connection. This is the romance of a lifetime. This is your love. This is your beloved. This is your true love. And you're going to know on every level because, you're going to get guided by that. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to know on a deep spiritual and soul level. Oftentimes when twin flames meet, they recognize each other at first sight as well too, and this is important. But you're needing to take care of your energy during this time. You're needing to love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This connection hopefully will make you want to be a better person. That's what I said it did for me, right? It will make you want to be a better partner. It will make you step into that role of divinity to really want to better yourself, evolve, grow, and become a better person. It might put you into like the fire energy of kicking you into gear as well too, and doing something energetically to you. Now, we already talked about this inner child energy creates blocks in your love life. The more inner child wounding and past relationship trauma that you carry, the more it is affecting your love life. Some of you guys have very unhealthy, toxic patterns when it comes to love and the dynamics that you've been very used to, or that you grew up used to, or that you were in the past. Really healing your heart chakra, healing any inner child wounds, and taking care of yourself and your own energy right now. Things begin to come through when you surrender. This may be a piece of the puzzle that you need if you're trying to force. I always say, I see the people kind of control things, do things their way. I'm like, oh my God. It's the universe when you surrender to the divine and things bigger than yourself. And oftentimes in twin flame connection, that's what it's about. It's about enlightenment, crown chakra work, your path to ascension. So you may be guided to really surrender to whatever is playing out or happening in your life. And this is going to create a huge breakthrough kind of energy. You're needing to stay balanced in your energy right now and decide what you truly want right now. So Make sure that you're staying balanced, and especially in union. A lot of you guys are realizing you have other aspects of your life to balance. It could be work, things going on, your spiritual path, everything like that. So you're being guided to stay grounded and balanced in these higher frequency energies right now. It will help you a ton. We have a lot of sacral energy coming through too, where as you're healing your sacral, you have a lot more creative energy too for the feminine. All right, so clearing energy blocks, activating your higher chakras. Make sure you're doing some type of healing activation work. It's going to help you a ton, specifically with your energy, your ascension, and your twin flame situation too. Make sure you're clearing your energy. Sometimes people stay stuck in it, and this will repel your twin flame. If you're not having a lot of communication, or would just like more, would like your twin flame to open up more, you feel like, I talk about the avoiding you, they're kind of avoiding you. It comes down to your energy. Really working on your energy will help you to heal some of this stuff. Make sure if you can use the violet flame, you can do energy healings, activations. It's going to help you a ton with your journey. Really working on your energy will help. So you need to raise your frequency no matter what. In union, need to raise it more to get to those higher timelines. Everything is frequency based. When we're at a low frequency, we experience the lowest versions of ourselves in timelines. If we could raise our frequency up, we're going to experience much higher timelines, and this is a gradual raising of our frequency. Now the earth is raising up her frequency too, so we're needing to kind of keep up with the earth, doing this energy work, doing this healing, and raising our vibrational frequency. Raise your vibrational frequency, your twin flame will meet you there and mirror any timeline that you're on. I've experienced this a ton through my own twin flame journey, where I've had so many timelines over the past few years, and they've met me on each one, right? And it just kind of depends on where I was at to what was going on with them too. So you're having a powerful effect on your twin flame, your timelines, and how things will go. Okay, get some help with your twin flame situation. If you feel blocked, stuck, not getting the results you want. I see so many people kind of go around in circles. Someone told me they were in separation 4 years. Yeah, you're not sometimes able to do this on your own. You may need help through this process. And I tell people that. I'm like, I got this knowledge through real life experience and healing things that I can help you guys with. So if you're stuck, blocked, you're not getting anywhere. If you're in a separation, you're definitely blocked up and you're stuck. You might want to get some help with that too. So make sure that you're working with other people that are twin flames. I know that going through this experience, there was like no one I could talk to. Like I realized that at a deep level, because they wouldn't get that journey if they hadn't been on it as well too. This is why you may want to talk to other twin flames, talk to people on the twin flame journey, because it's kind of a different type of journey as well too. Masculine twin is releasing a lot of lower aspects. This could be addictions, bad habits, and their lower self. They may be going through a lot right now too. For your masculine divine feminine, have compassion and understanding. Sometimes you guys get in your wounded inner child of how you're seeing things. Try to really have a lot of understanding and compassion. You're also meant to be helping them through their journey. Now it can be different, but I really feel the twin flame feminine goes through certain activation, and then the masculine too. Your masculine may be going through a healing phase or even a tower moment right now, as a lot is being shaken up. Like they could be getting guided out of their old life or just through a lot of healing. Stay positive. Maintaining a positive energy and a positive state will help a ton. I had a lot purging out yesterday, which is okay. Like, because you guys are you better get good at that. Going through the ascension, right? Going deep into your soul and releasing this stuff. We're releasing toxins, a lifetime of traumas, wounds, all this healing that we got to get good at within these higher energies. And I noticed the powerful impact it was having also on my twin flame in this situation. So this is why you need to stay in these higher frequencies, and you need to maintain a positive state, because if you're going through a lot of emotions, your twin flame will have to feel and receive all of those emotions too. There's such a strong psychic and emotional connection. Your challenges are meant to make you a better person. I was helping someone last night. I said, Earth is no joke. Like, everyone always wonders why I'm so serious, right? Earth is no joke. Are you guys getting that yet? You guys awake yet, right? That this is a hard place. And suddenly, as we're doing this ascension, you're getting more. You're getting an acceleration of your lessons. You're getting more experiences. You're having more going on and more to deal with and more challenges. This is meant to make you a better person, but it's also meant to help you with your ascension path and to get you where you need to be. We're wrapping up a lot quickly within the higher energies. No, you might feel under pressure, having a lot juggling coming up or challenges. Stay open to infinite possibilities. Hold hope and have faith. And this is important too, because these are destined connections. They're so much bigger than you. The universe will bring you together and even back together if needed with this person. They are not your typical 3D karmic relationship or soulmate relationship. Karmic relationship and soulmate relationships have an expiration date. Twin flames, you meet over the course of every lifetime in the bigger picture. In fact, most of your other relationships will not work out as you're meant for this one person on a greater universal level. There is these undertones of fate, destiny, something bigger happening past both of you. Okay, so once again, confirming this connection is very powerful and important part of your awakening and your ascension. You were most certainly meant to meet this person when you did, in divine timing. Divine timing is at play too. And this is important to have patience no matter what your situation. Trust the divine knows when. If you're waiting to come fully together, or you're waiting on something bigger, the waiting game, right? Or your manifestations, keep manifesting it, right? Trust in the divine timing of the universe too. Okay, to raise your frequency, make sure you're meditating and connecting with nature. This is going to help you a ton, especially with all this energy flowing through the earth, right? We got the galactic chakras in the upper and of course the earth ones in the lower. We need to bring this energy down into the body and raise up our vibrational frequency. Suddenly we're being flooded with huge influxes of energy and light. Connecting with nature will help you a ton with your ascension process, no matter what the situation. Hold up hope that there are bigger things happening than you within this separation. Keep putting that healing work in so that you can shift things. The 12-12 portal is an amazing time to shift your situation, whether you're trying to move closer into union, come out of separation, or you're in a union and you're trying to take advantage of these energies, whether you're trying to heal or come into a closer union. It will help a ton. We're going to do a reading for the masculine. I don't usually work on Sundays, but it's a galactic day. I thought I'd come on here and do some cards anyway. I thought I'd come on here and say hi. Sending you guys a ton of love too. Know that you can heal anything, no matter what, even especially twin flame union and things like that, especially your love life. We have a lot of, we'll say over the next few weeks, focus on your love life right now, healing certain things. All right. Now, even karmic partners of the past have served an important role in your journey. They were getting you ready for a twin flame union on some level. Some of them might have ended in painful lessons, but they've been showing you the pain you were already carrying. They were just triggering things. So knowing it's all part of the journey. You don't meet your twin flame in every lifetime, but because of the ascension, something special is happening. Oftentimes your twin flame is going to meet you and walk into the 5D with you. This may require a lot of work, as you're noticing, right? So we got a lot coming up around clearing energies. Make sure you're getting ready for the 12-12 porthole. Make sure your energy is good, your energy is clear, because it can take a lot. I don't want to say a lot out of you, but receiving all these, upgrades can take a lot out of you. So make sure you're resting up today if you do need it. If you're tired, rest, because it's going to be a big week. Great to take advantage for healing. If you guys need a recharge, you need some healing, you're trying to work on things, or just want activated, check out my website. All right, so masculine chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Sometimes this can be very intense. So I'll just tell you a little bit about, I keep trying to talk about my experience, but not really. But if you guys want to know more about my own twin flame journey, read my books, because they take you right through it. I didn't mean to. I was kind of writing ascension books, but they turned into twin flame books. Like I said, there's such a strong magnetic attraction. And this might feel like your magnets. Like I couldn't describe it. I couldn't leave this person alone. Like I had other things to do, right? My job's calling, I got stuff to do. And I was like always just drawn to them. I'd always end up right by them. Like I'd always be around them too much. And this is why it could be such an intense connection too, because it can be hard to pull apart and things like that. There is a push-pull magnetic attraction on such a core level with twin flames. So there's such a strong chemical reaction too, a magnetic reaction. There's such a strong chemistry too when you come together with your twin flame. It's like nothing else too, because it's such a deep spiritual connection. But we have the masculine needing to heal family issues. Your love life that benefits when you forgive your parents. This could be all sorts of core wounds and traumas, as we talked about, really healing your inner child and letting go of family issues, choosing to release these energies. Masculine being guided to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So for those in separation, needing to come at it anew and just start over. Something might have happened. Maybe you never came into union, you weren't ready, but if something did happen or it didn't go great, needing to really start over, needing to work on this connection. It's very important to your spiritual path. For those of you guys that haven't met your twin flame, call them in. This is how I met mine, right? I was ready. You'll know when you're ready on your journey too. You'll be like, okay. You can do a moon ritual. You can use prayer, ask the universe, affirmations. Call them in when you're ready. And I think this is an important part of the journey because that's how my story went as well too. I called them in and they magically appeared in my reality and it works, right? So we can manifest this like we manifest everything else. Call them in. They're always around you in the spiritual. Masculine, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Try to stay positive about your situation no matter what is going on. Try to have a positive mindset. Okay, we have finances and career things coming up for the masculine. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And when you guys are in separation or not getting along, very much affects your energy and your money flow. When you're in union, oh my God, you guys will be flowing and tapping into so much abundance and good things when you're in these higher frequencies. So try to stay positive. This will uplift your energy and your financial situation right now. Okay, open your heart to the masculine. You need to have loving boundaries in your connections. You may need to teach people what you need and how to love you, as a relationship of any kind is a collaboration with someone else, right? And this is important too. So open your heart and have loving boundaries. Okay, so we have a lot of healing happening and upgrades happening. You're integrating a lot of energies right now, no matter what it feels like. We're integrating these higher frequency energies. They can make your chakras purge out. They can make you purge. They can make a lot of healing come to the surface energetically. As all that light comes into your chakra system, things come up as well too. You're clearing a lot of energies right now. All right, you might have a strong sexual attraction to this person too that keeps you coming back, or a sacral connection. For the masculine, you might be very sacral ruled and very, we'll say, drawn to this person. Okay, we talked about rest if you need it. Right now, just rest. Take care of your body. Take care of your temple. A lot of ascension is treating ourselves better, self-love, taking better care of our body, right? How we treat ourselves on the day-to-day. Take vitamins, rest. Maybe you want a chilled out life. So I went out and so did my twin flame this week. And I think you'll see how much you've outgrown things. Avoid alcohol, avoid drugs, avoid toxins, because we're purging them all out and we're needing to cleanse the body out for ascension. So just take care of yourself right now. Working on self-esteem and confidence and solar plexus energies. Once again, purging out a lot of stuff. You're purging and healing from past relationships. These were karmic partnerships. They could have left you afraid to really open up again, or created wounding in your system from past partners. You were never meant to be with these people full time or for the long run too, but you're healing deep relationship wounds coming up in this reading for the masculine. We have the travel. Pay attention to the outcomes that you want in life. If your twin flame is in another city, another town, you might be seeing them soon. You might be traveling to them or connecting more too. And this can be challenging because oftentimes twin flames could be all over with it. Just depends on your situation. All right, we have this reunion energy coming up too. We have something happening to shift people out of separation, things bigger than yourself. Things can shift anytime. So we do have this reunion energy coming at you, masculine. If you're in a separation, you will be reunited with this person. All right, so we have past life experiences that are coming up. When I go into these deeper soul aspects that need healing related to my family, they very much are past life wounds that go too deep. It's not just inner child stuff. These are past lifetimes, one soul. I write a lot about this in my book, where I began to understand my family line is much deeper connection within past lives too. You may have pain that you're carrying from past lifetimes. This could be because this is a twin flame reading related to your twin flame. Healing these things, really healing your heart chakra as that porthole to past lives. All right, so we have a lot of potential with this relationship. Your potential is limitless. Your twin flame will help you to realize your potential. They're going to fulfill you in such a powerful way too. And I always say feminine loves to pour their time and energy into the masculine, and sometimes you're really receiving that energy too. So if you're in separation, you might be feeling really kind of having to be in your own problems and energy and face yourself. But in union, you're going to receive all this beautiful, beautiful divine energy, because when twin flames, it's not just your own energies together, it's source, it's the triad, right? It's the Vesica Pisces, which is each masculine, feminine, mostly, it could be others, but masculine, feminine, and then of course the source energy, and it creates a special energy that you both are needing to fulfill yourself on every level too. Masculine's going through a lot of DNA activations. Work on your DNA. That's one of my favorite things on my website. I always say, do the DNA activations. You guys are going to anchor into the ascension a lot better, and anchor into higher realities. You have so many gifts and untapped potential that lies within your DNA. So DNA activation work. Your light work is coming up on a collective level. Twin flames came here to share that energy with the collective, whether you're healing, sharing your gifts, or doing huge missions together and projects. One of my favorite things about my twin flame is in our higher timelines, we were very of service together and doing group projects and helping the community and the collective. And this is some of my favorite, right? So when you're in your higher states, you're probably going to come together with all these good ideas and projects and things like that. Many of you guys might be doing different kind of projects like light work or things that you're guided to do. Divine, feminine, and masculine, really pay attention to what you're called to do. It's going to be related to your gifts. Some of you guys are healers, some of you guys do other things, right? It just kind of depends. So your light work or mission is very connected to your gifts and trying to help the planet and getting some type of purpose bigger than yourself, way that you can make the planet a bit better place, way that you can leave your mark on the planet. I'm never just happy with doing Muggle life. I always want to do something bigger, and have been for years. I've been doing my mission for easy like 10 years, doing this light worker stuff and healing people. That's what I do. And I noticed my twin flames gifts go hand in hand with that too. And that was one of my favorite things I noticed, right? So your gifts go together with twin flames. This is how you can tell that literally you have these gifts, and when you come together, it's like, wow, right? You do the same stuff. Many of you guys will notice that about your twin flame, that you're very similar, whether in careers, gifts, purpose, and things like that too. So divine masculine, trying to stay in these higher frequencies so that you can share that light with the planet and with the collective as well too. All right, I'm going to go on this note anyways, but I'm sending you guys a ton of love. I'm here going to be doing activations and healings all day. If you need one, just go ahead and book them on my website. So good energies to take advantage of. I know we don't have another galactic activation portal day for a few days, almost like the 20th, I think. So right now is one of the last ones, because we had one yesterday and then today, and it's kind of spaced out. Take advantage of these galactic energies and have a beautiful day.